has cheated before. Why are you taking my kids close to your mistress? That's number one. And number two, why you, the mistress, are you close to somebody else's children? I've discovered my brother, 20 male, has been stealing my bras and ejaculating on them. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel, and this is Time with First Lady. So today I decided to do random stories that I find or I see at certain places, and I find it to be very interesting. Along the line, I'm going to tell you my take on these stories, and I'd also appreciate if you tell me what you think in the comment section. Also, if you have a story that you want to share and you want me to talk about it and give you my 2 cents about it on this channel, you are allowed to send me your messages on either on Snapchat, First Lady Vanessa, or Instagram, First Lady Vanessa, or across all social Twitter. Just send it to me in my DM, and then I'll take a screenshot, come and read it to people, and then let them tell us what they think. Remember, all your stories are going to be read anonymously to people, which means that nobody's going to know where it's coming from, so that you can be able to get advice from me and from my fellow YouTubers. So yeah, welcome to What Will First Lady Do? So for today's story, I, 18 female, have discovered my brother, 20 male, has been stealing my bras and ejaculating on them. This is gonna be fun. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed and a bit sick at the moment, so please forgive me if something doesn't come across clearly. My dear, you are allowed. This all began around 3 months ago when I realized that a few of my bras were missing. I didn't think much of it, thinking they might have ended up mixed up with my sister's laundry or misplaced during the washing. But earlier today, I noticed that my favorite and most comfortable bra was missing. I wanted to wear it, so I searched throughout the house. I checked my sister's drawer, but it wasn't there. I looked through my mother's drawer and I still couldn't find it. I decided to search through my dad's and my brother's drawer just in the chance they have somehow ended up there. While there was nothing in my father's drawer, at the bottom of my brother's drawer, I found my bra, but also all the other missing bras. To my utter horror, each of them are clearly stained with dried semen, and I wanted to throw up. I want to throw up reading this. The disgust I felt was overwhelming, and even now, I still gag thinking about it. It's just so disgusting, especially since it's my own brother. I've attempted to confront my brother through text, hand calling him, but he ignores me. Because he has definitely seen my message, spending the night at his girlfriend's place. He has a girlfriend, and will be back tomorrow. I had tried to talk to my parents about this, but they don't care. Huh? They said that I'm an adult, I should handle it with my brother on my own. So it seems I'm left to deal with this situation by myself. Like, thinking about this alone is really confusing me. You spoke to your family about it. You texted your brother, he's not responding. Because of that, he has uprooted himself from the house. And he's going to stay with his girlfriend. No problem. You spoke to your mom and dad about it, and then they are telling you that you're an adult, so you should handle it your own way. Like, make it make sense. I'm overwhelmed with a feeling of violation and disgust, and I'm at a loss for what to do. I can't move out. I'm currently without a job and dependent on my parents for money. I'm at a loss. I don't know how my parents just don't care, and I'm honestly scared for when my brother comes home. The only person here for me is my sister, who thinks my brother is a disgusting creep. You think? If anyone has any advice, it will be appreciated because I don't know what to do. I don't think I can bear to look at my brother. I feel so disgusted. How do I go about confronting my brother? Is there any way for me to feel safe in my own house again? This is what I can tell you. From a parent's perspective, which I am, your parents are disgusting. To me, I feel your parents are at fault the same way your brother is at fault. If your parents are not helping you out, then they are also violating you. They are also very disgusting, and I wonder what kind of parents they are. Secondly, as a sister, because I am a sister, I can't get myself to even think or wonder how you're feeling right now, because this is somebody that you share DNA with. This is somebody that is your brother, like somebody that I feel if somebody is disturbing you outside, he should be the one to have your back. And if this person is rather doing this to you, then I feel that all your family is disgusting, honestly speaking. I feel you should try your best to get a job as soon as possible. You should cut ties with your brother completely, because somebody like this, he can rape you. Because if he has a girlfriend and he can't take his girlfriend's bra to ejaculate on it, and he's taking your bra to ejaculate on it, it's very disgusting. I feel you don't deserve this, and I feel this is sad that you're going through something like this. Like, we're in a time when you have family members, you can't even trust yourself around family members, and this is really, really horrifying. I feel you have been violated, and so if your parents won't help you, report him to the police. Because somebody like this, you can't even leave your child with to say, oh, I want to go to the store, go get something. Can you please keep an eye on your niece for me? By the time you come back, your niece would have been violated. Because you are his sister, if he's treating you this way, then just imagine how he would treat your child. I feel so, so bad for you, honestly speaking. Like, how are they not the least bit concerned, honestly speaking? How are they not the least bit concerned? You know, and to think about the fact that you have to just deal with this with your sister, who is the only sane person amongst your family. It's horrifying. It's very, very horrifying. And I'm sure your parents even knew this way before you even found out, but they didn't draw your attention to it because they simply don't care. Like, if you don't want to be a protector of your children, a provider for your children, somebody your children can come to when there is a problem, just don't give birth, honestly speaking. Like, why give birth then? Are you giving birth to feel the earth or what? Because I can't imagine my son doing this to my daughter. All hell will break loose. Because if it is not corrected there and then, I can't imagine what else this person would be doing later on in life. And if his girlfriend also knows about this and she still doesn't care, I feel the girlfriend also is sick in the head. Because if that was my boyfriend, he's gone, 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 long gone, far away gone, already gone. Lock your door every time. In fact, get electric bars if you can put them on your door. Get, I don't know, in Ghana there was this thing that you put metals at both sides and then you put a stick behind your door just to prevent yourself from thieves. Because I can see your brother is also a thief because he's stealing your bra. Get all these things. Make sure you do your laundry when nobody else is doing their laundry. Get your stuff into your room, lock your door, and try and get a job and leave the house as soon as possible. When you do, cut everybody off and then just be with your sister. I think your sister is the only person you can talk to in your family because she's the only sane person around you. Next story. The woman I'm dating used to date a much married man in the past. That's a complete red flag. Ladies, for married men, flee. Because even if he ends up leaving his wife to marry you, you won't have peace. Because he, in his mind, he's thinking that when I was with my wife and I was cheating on my wife with her, she didn't mind. So I think I should also just start cheating on her with another person. I don't think she would mind. Honestly, if I was a guy, I would think that way too, you know. And I don't know why sometimes circumstances lead people into dating married men. And I'll tell you a story about something that I almost fell victim to. Well, in my defense, this person didn't tell me he was married. It's just another story time for another day. So, I feel like if there's a married man coming into your life, I feel you should be very, very careful because even if he ends up leaving his wife for you, you'll be really happy. Well, some people are gonna say, well, Camilla, eh, the Queen of England, and people also say that, oh, Angelina Jolie. Some people also go on to say, oh, um, Gabrielle Union. Trust me, these people are dealing with their own demons, but they can't come out to talk about it because they know they have fucked up and they know the world will roast them. And mostly, the world usually is waiting so hard for these things to fall apart so that they can roast you. So let me just get back into the story. The woman I'm dating used to date a much older married man in the past. She knew he was married the entire time. She even knew his kids. Okay. Why are you taking my kids close to your mistress? That's number one. And number two, why you, the mistress, are you close to somebody else's children when you are willing to bring these children's family? That's number three. She only told me about this after things started to get serious between us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen in the Lord, I keep telling people it's not everything you must tell your spouse. Your spouse or your husband must not know every silly thing you did when you were a child. I keep telling people, I keep telling my friends, even if you cheat, don't tell your spouse about it unless you want to get out of the marriage. And me, if I should cheat on my husband and I tell my husband about it, well, first of all, if I should cheat on my husband, it means that I'm already 1 foot out of the marriage because there is no way I think that I should cheat on him when I want to be in the marriage. That's number one. Number two, I don't think that before I would think of cheating on my husband, I feel I have to divorce him first because I feel he doesn't deserve it. And that's how I feel most people should think. In my own personal opinion, if you are tired of a marriage and you feel that you're finding somebody sexually attractive, if it is not last and you feel you want to be with this person, please save somebody's son or daughter the whole misery about finding out that you're cheating and have to go and going through the whole thing about you cheating and how much this person feels that you have disappointed him or her and having to deal with going through therapy or having to deal with going through how to forgive you in order to still live in the same house with you. Are we on the same page? I feel if you are thinking of cheating, if you are tired of a marriage, honestly, I feel you should leave because like don't put somebody through what the person pushed you to you be able to handle. That's plain simple. So she told me about this after things started getting serious between us. Don't ever tell anybody you dated something you feel was wrong, especially when it has to do with relationship. Just my 2 cents. If you feel I'm wrong, please by all means tell me in the comment section. I'll definitely respond. You know I always do. I want to know what you think. Do you really think that your partner or your spouse should know every nitty gritty detail about you? Let me know. For me, I feel they're not supposed to know. It's not important. Why? Because it has nothing to do with your health, your ability to bear children, or your mental health. Honestly, your partner shouldn't know about it. Or maybe um, a generational health, something you have in your family. So those are the important things you should be talking about with your spouse, not who you fucked or something like that. I don't know what to do. She seems very kind and intelligent besides this. Look at that. I like her and it seems like we were made for each other. But I cannot look past this thing. I cannot deal with the lack of integrity. Trust me, this person just is looking for an excuse to leave. It's not really lack of integrity as I feel this person is just looking for an opportunity to leave and it's just using this scenario as a reason to leave or this situation as a reason to leave. Um, if you're in love with somebody, this really isn't anything, honestly. But that's my opinion. If you've dated a married man or dated a married woman before, I'll look at you like, but would that be a reason for me to want to leave you? I don't think so. Because that is in the past, and I feel maybe you have learned your lesson. That's how come you're telling me about it. Even though I feel it's not important. And the person said used to date, which means it's in the past tense. And past tense is what is past tense doing here, honestly speaking. I feel he just wants to leave. And yeah, let's continue. Every time I think about this, I feel sick and I imagine that could not have been my father. Now he's projecting, okay. What can I do about this? Okay, so these are my 2 cents. She's already told the guy about it. And what I'm asking myself is, I'm asking the guys if she was remorseful. Was she remorseful about it? Was she sad that she took that turn? Does she seem like she's taking over a new leaf? If the answers to all this is yes, then I don't feel this should be a situation or this should be a problem. So long as she hasn't cheated on you, I don't think it should be a problem. I feel most young girls or young ladies tend to date married men because of various reasons, honestly speaking. It could be because of finances. And I feel like most men are willing to take advantage of most young girls when they realize that they need financial help. And most young girls feel like well they can't really do anything about it and they want a soft life so they want to be with a married man. I feel what you feel like when they serve to you, you won't be able to eat it, don't dish to somebody else. Honestly. Like in your next life, I feel you shouldn't date any married woman ever again because it may end up coming to bite you. In this instance, you found a petty man. I feel he's petty because somebody like this. Well, I can't say he's petty. Well, I can't tell somebody how to feel. He feels that um he has disappointed her because of how he sees her to be, and he's allowed to feel that way. But I feel it's not really any much of a big deal. I feel he can overlook it if especially because she hasn't cheated on him and especially because he says that he feels like they are made for each other, which means that all other things are okay. And if you honestly don't want to leave her or don't have a reason to desert her, I don't think this is a reason for you to wanting to break up. Now let me add this. Childhood trauma is something most people go through, okay? And sometimes some childhood traumas can make or make you. Um, my childhood traumas made me a stronger woman or made me the woman I am today. But some people had it more difficult than I did. I can't say my story is the biggest, but some people really went through a lot of childhood traumas. And I feel that as you don't even realize that you are doing these things because of childhood traumas. You know, I had some people behave in a particular kind of way, especially let's say female kids who don't have fathers growing up in their lives. Sometimes they try to find a man to fill that void, and these sugar daddies or sugar men or these men realize that these girls are easy targets and they end up using them, you know. So sometimes it's their fault, but it's not really their fault because of the kind of environment or the kind of situation they found themselves in. That's how come I'm saying you can't judge her because of a certain mistake she made. This is a mistake she made at a particular point in time of her life. She did it probably in her 20s or when she was 8, in her teens. And all these time is when you're testing the waters and you're going into love and falling out of love and being dumped and all those things. That's when you tend to learn a lot of stuff which will help you with your own life. You know, so I feel um this shouldn't be a reason why you should leave it. I think you should have a more deeper conversation with your spouse. That's how come I tell my friends, try and get to know the kind of childhood your spouse had. Sometimes when you even ask them what kind of childhood do you have, they try to hide it because they feel sad that they had to go through it. Because they feel like I didn't deserve to go through all that. Sometimes some people who haven't healed completely can't really open up to tell their spouses the kind of things they went through when they were children, which is very, very important. I feel like you should try and find out the kind of childhood your spouse had because that would tell you the kind of future you're going to have. That would also help you know how to treat your spouse, you know. And some people didn't have parents always showing up for them, so they have trust issues. Let me use that as an example. If you should end up with a spouse like that, you know in your head that this person had gone through this and that. So when you are dealing with this kind of person, don't be unfaithful or don't break up their trust because it takes a lot for them to start trusting somebody else. I'll tell her I'm glad she opened up to talk to me about it because I know how difficult it was for her to take that step. I'll tell her that no matter what, I'm there for her. So long as she doesn't repeat these things again, so long as um, she doesn't cheat on me or be abusive or anything, I will be there for her. I feel like we all here, you watching me, we all here have certain things that we regret doing when we were kids. And if we had a do-over, there's so many things that we probably wouldn't do. And if she's been able to open her mouth and confess her sins to you, I feel that it's something she regrets doing. I'm a vivid example of doing so many crazy things when I was young. And that's how come I'm able to think about all these things and come back and tell you or advise you about certain things. Some of the things I went through, some of the things I have people close to me go through it, and I saw the effect, the advantage or disadvantage, you know, with that. So I feel like this is not something you're supposed to judge somebody so much about. I feel you should give her the chance to prove herself to you that she's a wonderful woman. And I feel if you feel she is somebody that can be a good mother, a good wife, a good partner, somebody that can help you turn your life around. Don't push her away because of a mistake she did when she was young. That's what I think. Let's go towards the last story. So me and my girlfriend have been together for 3 years now and she's currently 4 months pregnant. Oh, congratulations. Over the course of her pregnancy, she has gradually become more untrusting of me accusing me of cheating among other things. Well, have you ever cheated before? Has she caught you cheating before? Does she feel like you are cheating on her? I chalked this up to her hormones due to the pregnancy and understood and reassured her. Hormones. You're probably misbehaving and blaming it on hormones. Let's continue. This has now become a recurrent thing though. Almost every week she accuses me of cheating, which led to her asking for my social media password last night. Let's continue. Me and my girlfriend have had discussions about this before, and I have made it clear to her that I don't like the idea of swapping social media accounts. When she asked for my password, I denied and explained to her that I wasn't hiding anything. What if you're not hiding anything? Show her. Hey, if you're not hiding anything, show her. I feel okay. You let me tell you what I think after I finish reading this. I just think certain boundaries are needed in a relationship, and that privacy is important. Wait, I can't even finish reading this before I give you my 2 cents. First of all, you are with a woman. She's pregnant and she's probably having hormonal issues and probably ups and down kind of emotions and all those things. If you probably, because I don't think any woman just stand up and say you are cheating on me. I'm thinking maybe he has cheated before or she has seen something that has actually told her that this man is cheating. You know, fellas, you may be smart, but you're not that smart. Because unless maybe she just didn't want to mind. But right now, you're saying both of you are pregnant and she's thinking, is he cheating on me? I don't want any other woman to come between me and my family because she's thinking she wants to make a family with you. Now, you're telling her you are reassuring her with just mouth. You are assuring her with your mouth that there's something going on. If I say I want to see something on your social media and you don't want to show it to me, I will technically keep on thinking that you have something to hide. Because why are you not showing me your social media? Why are you hiding your password from me? And probably this person is probably on his phone 24/7, you know, and this girl is probably there with her big stomach and feeling all left out. Like I said, she will not just stand up and say, you are cheating on me. She's probably seen something. And you think certain boundaries are needed in a relationship. See, I don't think if you needed boundaries, you wouldn't be getting in a relationship or you wouldn't be married. Because I'm thinking you're probably in a committed relationship, which means that you are in an exclusive relationship, which means that if all things fall in place, you are thinking of marrying this person because this person is actually carrying your child. And you're talking about boundaries. No. If you want boundaries is with you and your siblings, you and your mom and dad. You can have boundaries, but you can't have boundaries with somebody that is carrying your child. If she was to be okay, let me see this. In a marriage, there's no boundaries. Okay, you can say that okay because they're in a relationship, there has to be boundaries. Okay, but for me, if I'm in a committed relationship with you and I know that I'm in an exclusive relationship with you, there are no boundaries. Your social media is my social media. My social media is your social media. You open my TikTok, I open your WhatsApp. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're telling me that boundaries, then there's something wrong somewhere. Privacy is important. As my friends often confide in me, and I would like to respect their trust in me to keep their secrets. Your friends confide in you. That's how come you want boundaries. So your friends' secrets are more important to you than your girlfriend's peace of mind or the mother of your child's peace of mind in order to help her carry this pregnancy safely. Your friends' secrets are more important. Okay. I'm also not a cheater and will never cheat because I know how much pain it may cause to a person. She instantly got mad and told me that I was hiding something from her. And until now, she refuses to talk to me. I just need to I just need advice on how to handle the situation without stressing the both of us. I feel like your reasons for not giving her the password of your social medias is flimsy. I feel the reasons you give don't make no sense. I feel the reasons you give makes me think you have a lot to hide. She is going through pregnancy, her body is changing, she's probably beginning to feel fat, which we do, you know, because when you're pregnant, your nose becomes two times its size, you lose your waistline, you feel bloated, you feel nauseated, you feel the world is coming against you, your hormones are rushing in and going out, you feel you feel undesired, especially if you don't have somebody who tells you all the time you're beautiful, I'm here for you. She probably feels left alone. And if you giving her the password to your socials would make her feel comfortable, why not, honestly speaking? Why not? Why not just give it to her? Why not? Like, this don't make no sense to me. Because your friends are confiding in you, you don't want to give your pregnant girlfriend your socials to give her peace of mind. How does this make sense? Please make it make sense to me. How does this make sense? Give the password to her. In fact, both of you can go through the socials together. Open it for her. Let her go through it while you are sitting there. What she feels she doesn't like. Try and explain yourself to her. That is if indeed you really know how it feels to be cheated on. If indeed you are really not cheating on her, there's nothing stopping you from really um, giving her your social. So that's my 2 cents. I'll also be waiting for your stories on my Instagram and my Snapchat. You guys kindly add me up, okay? Instagram and Snapchat, and tell me. You can send me your stories, and it will be completely anonymous. And we will tell you what we think. I will tell you what I think, and my other gang members on this platform will tell you what they also think at the comment section. Yeah. Please be respectful with your comments, honestly, because these are real people going through things and they do their best to share their stories with us for us to learn, actually, and for us to also tell them what to do when since they found themselves in this kind of situations. Anyway, as usual, it's been time with First Lady, and this episode is called What Would First Lady Do? Anyway, as usual, it's bye for now.